We love Fairytail, and I'm sure you do too. So in the show Fairytail, there are many types of magic: caster magic, holder magic, and lost magic. Today, I want to talk about lost magic, or more specifically, Dragonslayer magic. So Dragonslayer magic is one of the oldest forms of magic and has been since the Age of the Dragons. Before Dragonslayer magic came into play, there was a giant dragon civil war between the dragons who believed they could live alongside the humans and the dragons who saw humans only as a source of food. This dragon civil war consumed the lands in chaos and was held at a constant stalemate. This was until the dragons who wished to live alongside the humans decided to make a very dangerous move and teach some of the humans their ancient magic. The dragons taught their ancient magic to the humans, seeking to have them join their side and turn the tides of the civil war so that dragons and humans could live together. Now this worked, but it also backfired, as some humans began slaying not only enemy dragons, but allied dragons as well. This is when dragon magic became known as Dragonslayer magic when used by humans. Now, Dragonslayer magic is a secret ancient art that allows the user to benefit both offensively and defensively as a dragon would. A Dragonslayer gains physical attributes that allow them to be immune to the element that they control, and are even able to consume that same element to regain or even boost their powers. Natsu Dragneel is a great example. As the Fire Dragonslayer, he is immune to all fire spells and is even able to eat fire to increase his strength, power, and stamina. However, these Dragonslayers are not able to eat their own element if they produced it themselves, so Natsu cannot create his own flame and then consume it for additional benefits. Now, there are only two ways that someone can become a Dragonslayer, and 3 generations, so to speak, of these Dragonslayers. The first generation Dragonslayer learned their magic from a real dragon, being raised and trained in the ancient dragon magic. These Dragonslayers are the Fire Dragonslayer Natsu, who was raised by Igneel, the Iron Dragonslayer Gajiel, who was raised by Metallicana, and the Sky Dragonsslayer Wendy, who was raised by Grandini. Second generation Dragonslayers are those who gained the magic through implantation of a dragon lacrima, which is essentially dragon essence. Loxus is the most prominently known Dragonslayer like this, whose father implanted him with a lightning dragon lacrima. And as the series progressed, we got a 3rd generation of Dragonslayers. These generation of Dragonslayers are Sting Eucliffe, the White Dragonslayer, and Rogue Cheney, the Shadow Dragonslayer. Dragonslayers have many of their own unique offensive spells, and some with defensive or supportive spells. Most Dragonslayers, however, share the same basic spells and abilities of their own element, including the basic spell Dragon Roar and some form of Dragon Claw. Dragonslayers are also capable of reaching an ultimate state of power known as Dragon Force. When a Dragonslayer enters Dragon Force, they start to take on more physical properties of an actual dragon, with scales becoming more visible on their bodies. Both 1st and 3rd generation Dragonslayers have been shown to reach this level of power. While 3rd generation Dragonslayers can enter Dragon Force at free will, 1st generation Dragonslayers will have to work just a little bit harder than that. However, through training, a 1st generation Dragonslayer can enter the Dragon Force freely. But it often occurs after the Dragonslayer consumes a special element to give them an enormous boost. Now, there is a drawback from overusing Dragonslayer magic, and that is the risk of transforming into an actual dragon. The only way to prevent this transformation is through a secret art that allows a dragon to enter the body of the Dragonslayer. The Dragonslayer will then enter a deep sleep, allowing their antibodies to prevent the dragon transformation from occurring. Dragonslayer magic is definitely my favorite type of magic in Fairytail. What was yours? Leave your answers in the comments down below, and I shall see you next time.